Common sense test that 90% of people fail. Okay.
90% of people fail this common sense test. It looks like common sense isn't so common because according to research, 90% of adults get these questions wrong.
That is definitely not common sense
just
then.
Fine.
Oh.
That's because grown-ups overcomplicate things while children use their common sense and don't overthink.
So if I get everything right,
start.
then that means I'm young.
1. Which word would you use if you needed to describe a person who doesn't have all their fingers on one hand? You have 10 seconds to come up with the correct adjective.
Which word would you use to... Okay, so if someone doesn't have any fingers on their hand, I would use... like, disabled?
You should just call this person normal. I don't know about you, but I have all 10 of my fingers divided onto 2 hands with 5 on each. 2. All right.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain. I said disabled because I read it wrong. I thought they meant that they didn't have fingers on their hand. Okay, that makes so much sense. The question said... Hold on. Let me go back a little bit. The question said, a person who doesn't have all their fingers in one hand. You have 2 hands, bruh.
2. All right, we tested your anatomy. Now, some geography. If a plane crashes right on the border between Canada and the United States, where should they bury the survivors? Whoa, are you supposed to know international aviation laws or something? Well,
grave.
Take 10 seconds to figure it out.
You should bury them in a grave. There you go. I'm smart. Yeah, watch. It's going to be grave.
Have you made up your mind? Canada? USA? But are you 100% sure they bury the survivors? 3. Okay, how about this one? Imagine that you just entered a pitch black room. There's an oil lamp, a newspaper, and some kindling wood inside the room. But you only have 1 match. You have to make a tough choice. What will you light first?
The match. The match. Please be right.
The oil lamp is definitely a good choice, but still incorrect. First of all, you'll need to light the match.
Got it right.
4. Mrs. Brownie, despite her name, loves the color pink. Her bungalow is decorated entirely in the bubblegum color. Pink carpet, furniture, curtains, even the walls are pink. So what color do you imagine the stairs are?
Pink? It's not that simple, right?
Perhaps if there were stairs, they would most likely be pink, but bungalows just have 1 floor. No stairs needed. 5.
Am I dumb yet?
One day a man got caught in the pouring rain. Unfortunately, he had no umbrella or hat or anything else he could use to stay dry. Yet not a single hair on his head got wet. How so?
Bald. Bald. This guy's bald, that's why. Please. You are Idumbia? Yeah, I'm bald. I mean,
the answer is so
simple,
I'm
bald.
You'll want to slap yourself for not thinking of it. The man was bald.
Doubly bald.
6. How can it be that every single person in a plane crash died, but 2 people survived? This is a straight-up paradox, and you have only 10 seconds to explain it.
So every person in the plane crash died, but 2 people survived.
The thing is that those 2 survivors were married. Every single person. Ah, I see what they did there.
Bruh.
7.
I'm so bad.
Time for a tricky one, so be very attentive. What do you sleep on, sit on, and brush your teeth with?
What? Sleep on, sit on, brush your teeth with?
A bed, a chair, and a toothbrush. Common sense, remember? Don't overcomplicate things.
Am I old?
8. In some months, there are 31 days. In others, there are 30. But how many months have 28 days? Come on, you know this one.
Is this a trick
10
question?
seconds to remember.
There's one. 1 month. Actually, sometimes 0.
So, is it just 1? February, right? Nope. The answer is actually 12. All 12 months have 28 days. Press the like button if you got that one.
Holy
9.
moly.
A man dressed in all black from head to toe was walking in the middle of the road. All of a sudden, a huge black car with its headlights off came around the corner and screeched to a halt not to hit him. How on earth did the driver of the car see the man in black? And 10 seconds on the clock. If you need more time, just pause the video.
Huh? Huh?
Well, it's kinda hard not to notice a man dressed completely in black during the daytime.
Oh.
10.
The question was too long.
Highly important
I couldn't
rooms
register
in the
it in
house
my
of an
brain.
Extremely important
But
man.
I couldn't hear.
Daytime. 10. There were 3 highly important rooms in the house of an extremely important man. One room was filled with valuable secret documents. The second one was full of money. And in the third room, the man kept expensive jewelry. But one day, an arsonist set the house on fire and all the highly important rooms burst into flames. Which of the rooms did the police start to extinguish the fire first and foremost?
The room that was on fire? Has to be the room that was on fire. No, it's the police. They didn't do
The
anything.
philosophical stuff later, but let's get one thing straight. The police don't put out fires. That's what firefighters do.
Woohoo! I got it. Last second.
11. What's the biggest problem with snow boots? That's
Snow
a pretty random
boots?
question. Still, take 10 seconds to think of your complaints about this winter weather must-have.
The biggest problem with snow boots. Snow boots? Do you even wear boots when it's snowing?
Snow boots melt as soon as you take them home or spring comes. Oh, because these ones are made of snow. Gotcha.
Wow.
12. How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
How do you put a giraffe in a refrigerator? You don't. Why would you put a giraffe in a refrigerator?
So here's exactly how you do it. You open the fridge and put the giraffe inside. Then, it's better to close the door so you won't let the cold out. This question in particular shows if you tend to overcomplicate things.
Huh?
13.
They actually put it in?
Now, how do you put an elephant in a fridge?
You open the door, put the elephant in, and you close it so you don't let the cold air out.
Alright, listen carefully. Open the fridge, take the poor frozen giraffe out, put the elephant in, and close the door. If you remember the giraffe, you're good at thinking about repercussions of your actions.
Why was the giraffe still inside?
13. Noah builds one more ark and invites all the world's animals to join him. Every single animal gets on board, except for one. What animal doesn't board the ark?
Isn't the answer just right there? A whale? Don't tell me it's the elephant that's still in the fridge.
It's the elephant, of course. It's still in the fridge, poor thing. If you got this one right, your memory is razor sharp. Very
My memory is razor sharp.
15. You're hiking in the wilderness when you come upon a river. You have to cross it, but you know that crocodiles dwell in rivers there. How can you reach the opposite side without becoming a crocodile's dinner?
How can you reach the opposite side? Just go around the river?
Don't worry. Just swim across the river. There's no danger. All the crocodiles are on Noah's Ark. Did you figure this one out? If so, it shows you can quickly learn from your mistakes. Which question baffled you more than the others? Tell us in the comments below. Remember to like this video and click subscribe to join us on The Bright Side.
Like and subscribe, guys. Why are they combining all the questions? Well, not all the questions, but why are they combining the questions, especially the last 3 or last 4 of the questions? Bruh. Anyways, I got a lot right, so that means I'm very young. Did you guys get a lot right? I got a lot, definitely. Very, very good at this game. I smart ya and I young ya. Yo, some of these questions were definitely just like, it was like a trick question. Bruh. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.